Greetings and salutations, all you Chafing Armor aficionados. Thank you all for coming out and joining us for our second episode of our new chapter as we escape from the underground. Last time, our intrepid heroes found themselves trapped in a small cell, and with the help of another changeling, they have escaped and are proceeding to try and get away from the cells of this cult. The changeling Elgin has run ahead down this hallway from this giant round room full of cells and an altar where somebody was planning on being sacrificed. We have our various heroes. Riley, would you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm playing Honey Robin, a southern talking fast yapping southern plasmoid monk. She's very fun. She loves pink. It's great.
And we have James. James, who are you playing?
Hi, everybody. My name is James, and I am playing Zoc, the Changeling Barbarian.
And that leads us to Izzy. Would you tell us about your character, please?
Hello, everybody. My name is Izzy, and I am playing Hob Silverslinger. They are a half-elf artificer of... I think I said of a half-elf artificer of 48 years young and very upset about the recent loss of their store.
Sad, but true. And finally, we have Michael. Michael, who are you playing tonight?
Well, hello there, everyone. I am Michael, and I am playing Willowwand. Willowwand is a druid whose purpose in life involves shepherding creatures of the Feywild, and he's quite fascinated with his company right now. So he's very excited to be here and to not be dead.
And I am Dare, and I am your interstitial dungeon master for this chapter of Chafing Armor. So let's plunge ahead into our story. So our adventurers are leading a group of kidnapped people out of these cells and down this wide, long hallway. It is dark. It is about 20 feet wide, 40 feet tall, and it looks to go on for about maybe 50 or 100 yards. There are channels for water on either side that are filled with mud and debris. The floor is wet and squishy. There is lichen on the walls and ceilings. It smells horrible, as if possibly you are in the sewer of a city. And you are going forward. The person that rescued you, that you have been introduced to as Elgin de Ambrosia, has gone on ahead, and you can see their dim outline in the darkness ahead of you. And you hear muffled speaking. What will you all do?
Oh, good heavens, I've never... Ugh, ugh, do you guys smell that? Ugh, ugh, ugh.
Being a wood elf and having proficiency in keen senses, Willowwand would also like to say, ew. But I would like to make a perception check and see if I can hear what is happening, what is being said. If that's all right.
Roll for it.
That is a 18 with my plus 5 to perception, again with keen senses. So for that total of 23.
That sounds good. So there's a slight echo, but you can hear Elgin's voice saying, "The sacrifices have begun. Everybody remain at your posts, and the master will call you when it is time." And turns around in the darkness and motions you forward. as far as you can tell. And then, with your keen senses, you can see them walk over to your right, and it sounds like they lock and bar a door.
Hob is following the motions of Elgin.
And you have about 55 people coming behind you of all ages, older races and younger children between the ages of 8 and 13, and then towards the higher end of the spectrum, 60, 70, 80. Some of the older people seem to be fairly infirm or just not the adventuring type. Merchants and farmers and ditch diggers, carpenters, people that are not prepared for adventuring life.
Yeah, I'm just going to looking at Zot, thinking he's probably not going to be the best. They're not going to be the best at comforting people. I'm just going to try and calm everyone down. Say, hey, we're all going to get out of here. Everything's going to be spit spot. Just please calm down, and I just want everyone to be as quiet as possible. That's just going to get us out of here quick.
And so Elgin comes back to you and says, all right, listen, everybody be quiet. I've locked the guards in the barracks. There are a lot of them. So everybody be very, very quiet. And then go to the end of the room, and on the left is a dumbwaiter where we can send up anybody that is too elderly to climb the stairs. And then to the right is a staircase for everybody to try and get up to the street level. The guards will be waiting for you.
What is your race, Hob?
Hob is a half-elf.
Okay, I'm gonna lean in and like look at you real close and go, do you need any help up the stairs?
Well, no, of course not. I wasn't thinking about using the elevator. No, definitely not.
It's hard to tell. You're what, 100?
I do beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. You don't look a day over 200.
Hob grits their teeth.
I see a beautiful friendship forming there.
While they're doing that, Zoc walks up to Elgin and says, I don't get, how does one stupid waiter have moved so many people?
My boy. This is a contraption built by the gnomes to service the tunnels. It is a box attached to a rope that you use your muscles to pull, and it lifts you up.
Ah, so dumb. So stupid waiter lifts box. Got you. Okay.
Yes, something like that. And so about 5 seniors and 5 kids go to the left to go into the dumbwaiter, and Elgin goes with them to pull the rope, and he directs you over to the right towards the stairs. Immediately to your left is a door, and immediately to the right is the barred door of the barracks. And you can hear shuffling and sounds inside the barracks.
I guess Hob is sort of motioning for people to go towards the stairs.
And so the crowd willingly follows your direction and starts shuffling and pushing, and they're getting louder and louder as everybody is trying to get to the stairs as quickly as possible. It's sort of a squared spiral staircase going up. made of wrought iron, and it is rough and slippery, and it's only wide enough for 2 people at a time. And so people are starting to push and shove their way up the stairs. The kids are getting very loud.
I would like to use my prodigious persuasion, of which I have a -1, to try and calm everyone.
Go for it.
That is an 8, so a 7 total. I probably make more noise than they do.
You're trying to calm them, and you're raising your voice to try. Everybody, be quiet. You need to be quiet. Everybody be quiet. And so you're getting louder and louder, and the kids are getting louder, and you hear some of the older people starting to groan and cry about how scared they are. And then the door to the right, somebody tries to come out of the barracks. And the door is locked, and it jangles, and it shakes. And then you hear a thump, and another thump. What are you all gonna do?
All right, now, y'all, we better get going on this here by waiter thingy. All right, everyone, adults pair up with the kids. Make sure every one of y'all have someone, at least like a buddy. Make sure you have a buddy. Make sure you know who they are. We want to keep our voices down as much as we can right now because we really, really just got to get going. And we'll all take turns. We're all going to make sure y'all get up there. I don't know if you saw, but some of us got weapons. We'll make sure y'all are all good and all safe. Don't worry. We're single file. We'll get all of y'all up. Make sure you take care of your buddy. Make sure you take care of your elderly. Make sure you take care of your young. Both of y'all are feeble in the eyes of the other, so y'all need to be brave for each other now, okay? Because one of y'all about to start crying and peeing your pants, and I don't want to take care of either of that, so we really got to get y'all going up. Let's get going on. Let's mosey on. We got to move up. Go, go, go.
You get an inspiration just for that performance. Oh my goodness. Very, very nicely done. The dumbwaiter is halfway up by now. Elgin is pulling on it. He's got the help of a couple of other people. The elevator is going up. The crowd is going up. And now somebody comes out of the door to the left and sees you all and is just deer shocked into a stance for a moment, staring at you all. And said, "What?" And
can I attack them?
Was this
You
out
may-
of
you may
the
attack
locked barracks? That
no, this is
popped
the
out
other
of?
door. This is the door
Ah.
opposite the barracks.
Okay.
Wait, okay, are they wearing, like, any kind of guard uniform or cultist's robe?
They're
or either of those?
They're wearing a robe, a cultist robe. It's a plain brown robe, and they don't have any weapons. They're just walked out the door to see what was going on.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I think attacking maybe wouldn't be what Hob would do in this circumstance, but they are going to come up to this person and say, excuse me, and in an attempt to roll a persuasion check, say,
Excuse me, good sir, I don't know if you're aware, but plans have changed and we need to be out of this area immediately. There is news that this location is now compromised.
and I'm going to roll a persuasion check, and let's hope I get a good one. 12.
It's been killing it tonight.
The guy just
Yeah.
stammers, "Where's Master Tor? What are you talking about? That's never going to happen. Well, where's Master Tor?" And everybody roll for initiative.
We tried.
There goes the dice.
Oh, yeah. That is a 3 for a total of 5.
That's so cool, Dad, because I got a 4.
Ha-ha! Nailed it.
Zach got a 9.
Honey got a 19.
Oh la la.
Said Honey got a 19, and the cultist got a 17. Honey, what are you going to do? Hob is standing between you and the cultist. The cultist is in the doorway to the left. There is now a steady pounding coming from the doorway to the right. Half the people are up the stairs and going up the stairs, but it is slow going now. It is completely crowded, going 2 by 2. What are you going to do?
She is going to take out her darts, and she is going to blow one at him.
They're throwing darts.
Throwing darts?
Right?
All right, then she'll throw one. Sure, that works.
Okay.
I mean, you can still try blowing it at him.
You could. It'd be one of those Chinese wire work movies where you hold the dart in your hand, you blow it, and it zips across the room.
So it will be a 13 to hit.
That hits.
So you see her just thin her arm down, sling it back as she throws the dart forward in a whip, slimy-like motion. And then, let's see, D4. Ooh, that's better. That is going to be for 7 points of damage.
And the cultist just screams in pain as this dart nails into his visible shoulder that you can see over the head of Hobbs, over Hobbs's head and shoulder, and howls in pain, and the pounding at the barracks door redoubles. And now it is the cultist's turn, and they are going to turn and run back into the room. And so, Hobbs, you get an attack of opportunity.
Attack. Yippee! Let's see. I imagine that an opportunity attack that's always a melee attack, isn't it?
Right.
It's a
Except
basic
for
attack.
except for specific circumstances, yes.
Oh, cool! I'm sure his armor class is I hope his armor class is 7 because I got a 7.
What are you swinging with?
My trusty little mace.
Your mace swings, and you feel it just basically swish through the hood on the back of his cultist robe as he spins around, and you just barely miss his head.
Bastard.
And so he is running into the room. Zoc, what are you going to do? Hobbs is in your way as far as going into that room to the left to chase the cultist. So,
Right. Well, I'm not so much worried about an unarmed cultist. I'm kind of worried about the group of guys that are behind the door. I'm going to go over to the door and see if I can't, jam one of my hand axes into, the jam to, reinforce the door a little bit, at least until we can get the people out.
okay.
I'm not
I'll
sure
allow that.
what would apply to that.
We'll just roll a d4 to see how many rounds that lasts for.
That's fair. Oh, fantastic. 4.
All right, so you got 4 rounds to get everybody up the stairs and out of the way, and yourselves too. And let's see how long it will take to get those remaining 45 people up and out of those stairs. And it will take 5 rounds to get everybody up the stairs, including yourselves. All right? And so the banging on the door is going steadily. It is Willowwind's turn.
Okay. Willowwind looks over at you. You used one of your axes.
Yeah, one of my hand axes,
Zod.
yeah.
Gotcha. Willowwand looks down at his hand axe, which is actually it's like almost like a tomahawk. It's not, because he doesn't use any metal in his weapons or armor. And he kind of sighs, and then he hefts his favorite quarterstaff, and he runs over and he wants to jam that into the between the door and the latch, and create like a crosshatch.
Yeah, it's another sliding bolt door.
Oh, okay.
And so there is a 3 3 flanges on the door and 1 flange on the wall door of the door jamb, where you can lay your quarterstaff across top of it and reinforce the bolt. And so if you roll a d4, you can tell me how much extra time that'll add.
Let's see how much sacrificing his favorite weapon will do for them. 1! He's not really an engineer, but maybe it'll be enough. But he realized that was probably the most useful thing that he does. That would be probably most of his movement, but he is going to use the rest of his movement to try and do whatever he can to position himself between the cultists who got the dart in the face and the people trying to get out.
Okay, and they're steadily going up the stairs. Hobbs, what are you going to do? The cultist is turned and is run back into the room right in front of you as you approach it. Your new compatriots are jamming up the barracks door, and the people are going up the stairs. The dumbwaiter is most of the way up out of view to the left around the corner. So what are you going to do? You got one bad guy running away from you and nobody else behind you.
Yeah, my first thought is that Hob is going to try and take a quick look and get a bearing of what this dude is running back into. If it's a large room, a hallway, just what they would be able to visually process in, 1 second.
You can easily see in the room. To the left looks like storage shelves full of boxes of crates of stuff and jars and all sorts of bric-a-brac. And on the right side of the room, it looks like whoever the cult leader's office. There's a couch that's clean, a desk, a small altar with that square with the V and the snake through it, and there are various things on the desk. And
gotcha. Okay. It's not full of other guys.
Mostly, it's back rag Jack Chick tracks. So
yeah,
you want to watch out for those.
Okay, then I think they are going to cast Firebolt at this dude. This is one of my Artificer's cantrips. It's got a 120-foot range, so hopefully that will... I doubt the dude has a running speed of 120.
The room is only about 40 feet long, so he's about halfway into the room. So...
Mm-hmm. All right, so that is a spell attack. I haven't been rolling very well so far. Ooh, good. That is a 19.
Definitely hits.
Now I just need to make sure this dice I'm holding is in fact a D10, as I deal 1d10 points of fire damage. That's 6. Wait, do I add anything to that? I have no clue. I don't think I do. That's a 6.
It would be your spellcasting modifier. So
if I do add my spellcasting modifier, it would be a 9. No, I don't think I do for this. Okay. I think that would be nice because I have a good spellcast. I have a +3 to intelligence, but I think that's just a 6.
Okay. All right, then it hits him, and it hits him right square in the middle of the back, and he face plants into the ground and is not moving. His arm was reaching towards the desk where you see a number of vials and containers there on the desk.
I wish it didn't have to come to that, but screw you, dude.
And I'll use, I guess, the rest of my movement kind of placing myself in that doorway and just continuing to motion towards the staircase.
Okay, that's one round down. Top of the round. We're still in initiative order. There is pounding on the door. People are going up the stairs. Honey Robin, what are you going to do?
Let's see. What can I do? Gonna try and help blockade the door, I guess. Since they're still trying to break it down.
Can you just like press against the door and kind of ooze into it and seal all the crap? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Suffocate them.
Yeah. There's just like a sound as it pops into place. No, I am totally kidding.
Let's see.
Gosh, it would sure be a shame if somebody went in and took all the stuff off the cult leader's desk.
Oh my gosh, I should have done that with my turn.
Oh,
I imagine searching a place would be an action.
When the thing ended, I actually meant to tell Hob to go check the cult leader, but I forgot.
Oh yeah, looting dead bodies.
Yes.
We're supposed to do that in a D&D game.
We're in a hurry. Our characters are in a
Your
hurry.
first level characters, you're just getting into the hang of it. You're not murder hobos yet that are raping and pillaging, so this is a good thing. You're learning as you go along.
We're working our way up to killing a god.
Haven't you done that yet? Oh, wait. And so, what are you going to do, Honeyland? You're going to just help reinforce the door?
No, I'm actually gonna go search through his stuff. This has just been my family for so long. I really need some answers. So
you've
skedaddles over.
been in this office before. You see the couch on the one side where you've sat many times listening to lectures from the cult leader, Tor, and you've seen all the vials on the desk, and there's a chest right next to the desk that he keeps valuables in. So you can go check that out.
Sorting through, do I need to do like a perception check or something? Is that what you're asking? Investigation. Oh, that's right. Never gonna get used to that. Well.
Yeah, brand new.
That is 7. I'm very observant. I'm not at all distracted while looking through things.
Okay, so there's 3 cherry red vials on the desk that you think are probably healing potions. You pretty much have forgotten about the chest. So you scoop up the 3 vials and turn around to show the others what you found and start exiting the room. And so now it is Zock's turn.
Okay. Okay. So I'm basically standing at the door just to make sure that it's staying closed while everyone's, excuse me, shuffling out.
Right.
So I guess that's going to be my main focus, is just making sure that.
Okay. Willowand?
I just want to I want to spend my entire round doing anything I can to help these people get up the stairs and up the dumbwaiter as quickly as possible. I want to put my entire everything into that. I don't know if there's an appropriate role for getting the elderly up the stairs. But
everybody's going up as fast as they can. The young are pushing the old. The old are going up as fast as they can. And so you all are just kind of watching this as they spiral around this staircase, going up about 3 flights up through the floor and out of sight. It seems like time is moving in slow motion. And so now, Hobbs, you're standing in the doorway. What are you going to do?
I'm curious. I'm gonna make a investigation check on the storage area, see if there's anything that stands out as useful thievings here.
Okay. Show me what you're looking for.
That is a 11. I suppose I'm looking for anything seems worth taking, strategically or financially worth.
So let's see. You find there seems to be a loose shield that seems to be in pretty good condition on one of the shelves. And that's about it.
Cool.
And that's the largest. Everything else is inside crates or inside boxes. You're kind of feeling pinched for time.
Yeah. Would do you think that would constitute my action searching?
Yes.
All right. That's I'll just move back to the right next to the entrance of this room. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Honey, it's your
Or
turn.
I guess I take the shield, but
Okay, do you take the shield?
yeah.
Okay. Honey, what are you going to do? Honey child.
As I'm leaving the room, I do one more cursory glance around, just thinking about all the time that I've been in here, thinking if there's any other papers or anything else I need to grab or notice before I'm leaving out for possibly the last time, and every thought's just running through her head. Just what these past couple of months have been being here, and just the craziness of all of a sudden, everything's changed.
All right, roll me an insight check.
That is going to be a 12.
You don't know what's in the chest, but you think it might be good to grab it, and it's small enough. It's about a foot by a foot, and it weighs about 20 pounds, but you can grab it and take it with you.
Cool. Grab it.
All right. And so, unless anybody is going to do anything different, we'll speed this along, and people are going up the stairs. The rounds go by. The door is holding, but they are pounding on it thoroughly. And finally, the last of the people are going up, and you see the elevator coming down, and you see booted feet in the bottom of the elevator as it starts to come down. And so there's room enough for you all to start climbing the stairs, or you can wait for the elevator.
Do they look like the feet of like a bunch of angry guards who are cult guards, or like Elgin's feet?
They don't look like Elgin's
Like
feet that you can tell, but they do all look uniform. It looks like uniformed boot feet.
Cool. Okay, I think Hob has a spell that might be good to hurt a bunch of people in a or I guess they would be telling this.
I have a spell that might be able to hold the guards a little bit at bay, maybe a little, or at least hurt them, the cultists. But let's get a move on up the stairs. Yeah.
I could not agree more. And I've got a little more gas in the tank too. I was trying to hold it back in case anyone was injured, but if we need to cover our escape, I'll be happy to lend my aid.
Okay, as you are pulling up at the rear behind the people going up the stairs, you make it up to the first level and the second level, and finally you are head level with the third level as you're going through the visible ceiling, and you can see off to your right, looking at the dumbwaiter has come down. And roll me a perception check to see if you recognize what these are. Anybody and everyone.
So my perception is pretty high, and so that is a 21.
Not higher than 21. I did roll 17.
Yeah, I got a 19, but
Okay,
I got
so
15.
anybody that gets over a 15, you recognize these as city guard of some sort. They are in uniform. They are with either truncheons or swords of some sort, or weapons. They are bristling. There's about 12 of them crowded in this elevator, and it is lowering down. And then you see Elgin in the back directing them. And so as you get upstairs through the floor, see a room, and it's a square room that there is also a staircase that continues to lead up, and there's a door where everybody seems to be filing out to your left, out, and it sounds like outside. And so as you are continuing on, and everybody, you hear sounds down below, not exactly combat, but you hear shouts and the clanging of some weapons of some sort, and then it is mostly quiet except for some more shouting. And as you all come out into the street, the crowd of 55 people that you were with are surrounded by city guards, and there are several people there. Most of them are draconian, tall in fine armor, and there are two off to the right that seem to be in charge. One in full plate mail with a halberd, or not a halberd, with a warhammer and a shield, and the other one looks to be some sort of a bard dressed in court finery.
Hail and well met, good, fine folk. Hob is, addressing these two captains. We appear to be in the process of undoing some sort of hostage situation. You understand we were the hostages. Where are we in relation to... What city is this? Where have we found ourselves captured to?
Welcome. We have been well informed of what Master Elgin has told us of your situation. My name is Sir Ovar. I am Master of the City Guard. This is Master Heartstrings. He is court liaison and has come to make sure that everything is taken care of properly. We apologize that you were found in this situation. Our king definitely wants you safe and unharmed. If you will go with Master Heartstrings, he will take you to the court of the king, where you can explain how you got here.
Of course. We are at your disposal, good sir.
And so you see lots of, there are about 10 large carriages helping people load up. There are soldiers, city guard all around with spears, pikes, and halberds helping people in. And then you see some look like prison wagons off to the right of the street being lined up. Come this way, Sir Ovar says, and welcome to the city of Karisk, and our king welcomes you and thanks you for your help in freeing those who were imprisoned.
And just one more time, could you repeat the name of the city?
Okay, it's Karisk. K-E-R-I-S-K.
Karisk. With a K.
With a K.
Karisk, I know it well. No, he's never been here before. Thank you so much for all your help. We are ever so grateful, and we so enjoy the hospitality that you have given us as opposed to your lovely sewers. And we look forward to seeing the more amenable parts of your city. And I turn towards Zot and say, so you from the Feywild?
As you all are loaded in one of the more regal carriages, Dragonborn, master of the city, Heartstrings climbs into the carriage and goes, maybe we'll have you bathe before we meet the king. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
What is bathe?
You speak in strange whispers. That was a lot of fun.
All right. So we have a brand new adventure. We have brand new characters that you all will be learning about over the next coming recordings and weeks. I hope you all enjoy this adventure. Would one of you like to tell us, Michael or James, would you like to tell us where they can download our podcast and where they can read about all of our characters?
Well, I'd be happy to tell you that. You can go to chafingarmor.com. Chafingarmor.com is the central location for everything. But if you get your podcasts in other places, don't fret, friends. You can go to Spotify. You can go to Apple. You can go to Google Play. You can go to YouTube. Did you know that we have a YouTube channel? Why, yes, sirree, we do. You can go to chafingarmor.com or search for us on any of the socials under Chafing Armor, and we'll come right up. We would love to connect with you. Just send us a message on there, and I will message you right back.
We have some game show music playing behind that.
Oh, I've already got it picked out.
Excellent. Well, thank you all. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you to all of our players.
Thank you for DMing.
Yes, great job.
We will roll with you soon. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I'm really gonna miss doing this voice.
Oh, poor Morenzi.